Inspector Gadget Saves Christmas is a 1992 short film. This is directed by Chuck Patton and it's written by Jack Hanrahan and Eleanor Burian-Mohr, and I apologise if I mispronounced any of those names. And we have a voice cast including Dawn Adams, Frank Welker, Maurice and LaMarche, Erica Horn, Francis Lax and Barbara Tissier. And this is, I think, and I might be misremembering it, but I think this is my introduction to Inspector Gadget. So I wanted to watch this for two reasons. One, I will watch anything that's Christmassy. Two, I was very curious. And I will say I actually enjoyed it. It hasn't made me want to rush and watch more Inspector Gadget, but it wasn't too bad. Inspector Gadget has to stop Dr. Claus from destroying Christmas as we know it. And the whole thing is about 20 minutes, so I don't really want to give away too much more than that. But I found that it was a quite a delightful narrative. I don't know much about Dr. Claus, obviously, as a character. So this being my introduction to him, I was quite pleased with the introduction. I instantly took a liking to the way the character was written, to the way the character was represented. I don't know if this is typical of the antagonist based on other Inspector Gadgets. If you have any thoughts on that, please feel free to share. But I liked him as a villain. I thought it worked quite well. Inspector Gadget, I really liked as well. And as I said, I'm not now going to rush and watch more. But if something crosses my path, maybe I'll be inclined to pay attention. The narrative flows well, the pacing is really good. It was maybe a little slow to start off with, but once you got underway, really decent pacing. And then the Christmas aspect was really strong. Of course, we have Santa Claus. I love this representation of Santa Claus. The elves are pretty great. Not my favourite character design for the elves, but they're not too bad, but it definitely has a very strong Christmas feel, which is something that I was obviously looking for. So I was very happy with that as well. The animation is really good, music, sound effects, all of that, really effective. So I have no complaints. I'm generally pretty happy with this. I really enjoyed the experience. As I said, I have no idea if this is what a typical Inspector Gadget film or cartoon is like. Feel free to share any thoughts there if you have any. But as my introduction, I think my introduction to Inspector Gadget and related characters, it was good fun. I liked it. Decent story, reasonably well executed, decent characters, really good animation, solid voice acting, of course. It's pretty good, and I'm going to say I'm happy to recommend it. If, like me, you've never seen Inspector Gadget and you're curious, I would say check it out. I can't really say if you're an Inspector Gadget fan, check it out, because it might be very different and it might not live up to your expectations. But either way, from my amateur perspective, I enjoyed it. And if it seems like it would appeal to you, then I am, of course, happy to recommend it.